Nothing but pain, stuck in the game, searching for something, but nothing has changed. Chasing these millions, chasing these millions. Caught in the rain, of fortune and fame. Gotta keep running, the course is the same. Chasing these millions,
I'm on my grind now,
chasing these
ain't no turning
millions.
back.
Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to the Tinch Show. Woo.
What it do, people? Man, it's that boy Tinch.
That boy Tinch.
Man, welcome to another episode of the Tinch Show. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe to the channel, man. Yes, sir. Like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Boy, man, it's a lot going on, man. But today I just want to jump into a little basketball. You know, I seen Carmelo. He was just talking about, you know, how he was disappointed in the McDonald All-American committee, you know, which his son didn't make the McDonald All-American for the 2025 class. So, which he's the number one player in New York, and I think he's on the third ranked team in the nation as well. So, you know, they kind of tell you that, you know, he's a good ball player. But I think just kind of going through the information and seeing what's been going on, they say he didn't play as much. They say he was hurt most of the year. But I don't know, man. I don't know what to say about that. You know, if he was a great player and just that good. Now, if he sat out the whole senior season, I understand. But I don't know. That's a tough one. That's really a tough one. But is there politics in the McDonald All-American game?
Shit.
Man, that just soon I seen, you know, that top, I was just like, damn, yeah, it's politics in the McDonald game. I just remember just even myself from the end of my sophomore year through my junior year to the top of my senior year, I was on the McDonald All-American committee. I spoke with them people, you know, get the letters from them. You know, they tell you this, that, and then every article you see that came out on ESPN for the high school sports or high major hoops or the ball givings and shit like that. I was always top 20, top 15, and also I even got in the top 10 going to my top of my junior year, coming out that sophomore summer where I just destroyed everybody. I mean, in front of I just had big games with Jared Wallace, Deshaun Stevenson, a lot of them guys in that class. I just kind of destroyed that summer. So, but anyway, yeah, man, I know I was very disappointed myself, man. You know what I'm saying? When I didn't make the McDonald games, and then I started looking at that, you know, the artists of, you know, what happened. And me, I was a two-sport, you know, athlete. It's crazy. I didn't play much football in high school at all. You know what I'm saying? But that's just how, I guess, good, gifted I was, you want to say. Not trying to brag, but it is what it is. I was just like that. I was just a different type of animal, you know what I'm saying? Just a whole different type of breed. But yeah, man, I was very disappointed. It took a lot out of me when I didn't make the McDonald game. And then I made the Center Vaccaro Round Ball Classic, you know, which everybody in the McDonald game, I think, except DeJuan Wagner, Tyson Chandler, and probably one more person, you know, they didn't play, you know, in that game, but everybody played in the McDonald, played in that game as well. So I got to play in that and, you know, compete with them guys and see them guys again, you know, because I've been playing against them guys all through high school, you know, leaving the 8th grade, you know, you start playing against these guys, seeing the guys on the AAU circuit, you know, all around the world. But yeah, man. Yeah, get in the comments, man. Tell me what you think about, you know, Carmelo Anthony's son, you know, not making the 2025 McDonald All-American game, you know, which he's the number one player in New York, and he's on the third ranked team in the country. So that's major, that's big. And, you know, like they say he was hurt most of the season. So did that play a big play? You know, I know it played a big play. But I want to know for you guys, y'all think it's just all about the injury, or it was just more politics, or it was just somebody else they like, or they just didn't, fuck with Melo, or you know what I'm saying? Like it be so much things going on. See, because I know like with myself too, what hurted me is that when I said I was gonna play football, that threw a lot of things. It's just like when I said I'm playing football, my ranking just started just dropping instantly. And it was a couple times I was hurt. I was hurt my last year of the Bob Givens, which they were looking for me to be, even better because the year before I was the MVP of the 16 and under league. You know what I'm saying? My 16 and under year with the Atlanta Celtics. I was the MVP. I was the MVP of that tournament. And ever since I had got the MVP of that tournament, I just destroyed that whole summer. And I just remember Dave Tellep walking up to me in the casino in Vegas. I'm walking through, you know what I'm saying? And he just pulled me to the side. He was just like, "Great Tinch." I'm like, "Yeah." Like, I'm Dave Tellep. Well, so I think like High Major Hoop or Recruiter Handbook, one of those recruiting service and things like that. He was like, "Man, you been a monster." And he just like, "Man, just look forward to be a top 10 player, man." And I ain't know how to take it. I'm just like, top 10 player? Like, what? What the fuck? How that happen? You know what I'm saying? And then that thing, I was just in every types of magazines, what I'm saying, as a top 10 player in the country, behind a lot of big names, from the Tysons, Chandlers, DeJuan Wagner, Eddie Curry, Kwame Brown, TJ Ford, Mo Williams, that was just powerful class, man. A really great class, man. Sagana Job. Yeah. But make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, man. But yeah, man, do y'all think the McDonald All-American game be on some bullshit, man, with all their politics? You know what I'm saying? Like I said, when I started playing football, told them I was going to play football, my ranking started dropping, and it just seemed like it just totally changed for me. But I bet because I knew when I seen the one article when it had me going to Seton Hall, they already had me locked for the McDonald All-American game. So it was crazy how things happen, man, and how things turned out. But yeah, man, like, comment, subscribe. It's that boy Tinch. And man, I got another show coming for you, man. So look forward. It'll be coming. I got shows. They're gonna be coming back to back, man. I got a lot of shit, man. So holla at your boy. Yeah.